Hey YouTube, my name is Raw Nate, and you can call me Raw Nate. Yeah, I changed that back. I liked it better, and so did my buddy Shell. How you doing, Shell? So yeah, I went ahead and changed that back. And I'm going to continue to try to keep this raw and uncensored. Okay, so basically, it's been a few days, several days since I've made a video. I'm a little over a month now on testosterone, about a month and a week. But the only things that have happened so far as physical changes are concerned are there's a little bit of a drop in my voice, and there has been an awakening downstairs. Quite an awakening. And some growth. So basically what I wanted to get accomplished on this video is my review for the FreeTom prosthetic STP 5-in-1. So this is the second time I've made this video. The first one I watched, and afterward it about put me to sleep. I had no idea I was so freaking boring on these videos. Oh my god. And I'm not a boring person. I'm actually pretty goofy. For lack of a better word. I don't know whatever. But anyway, so I don't want to come across as boring to you guys at all. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate my 10 subscribers. And I want to keep you. So anyway, so what's going to happen on this video is there's going to be a big, large penis come out here in just a few minutes. And so I just want to give everybody the opportunity, anybody that is not interested in seeing that big, large penis, you can just, go ahead and watch something else. I prefer a Dr. Morse video. That'd be Dr. Morse, M-O-R-S-E, Dr. Morse. So yeah, go to his channel and watch some of his videos. Anyway, so assuming that everyone has left by now that does not want to see a big ginormous penis, I'm going to go ahead and bring mine out. This is my penis. This is my 5-in-1 FreeTom prosthetic. Excuse me, 4-in-1. That's, why do I keep doing that? 4-in-1 FreeTom prosthetic. 5.5 inch. Okay, you see that it is airbrushed. It's got the line for circumcision, which I think is awesome. Inside is the tubing that helps lock it into place whenever I want to shift it around. Anyway, so let me give you my experience from the very beginning, and then I'll go back to this. I went ahead, of all of the different STP products, I fell in love with this one the most just because of how real it looked. That to me was really important. And I really liked the fact that the guy that he started the company, and he also is an FTM, and he's just making something from the ground up. So I really wanted to show some loyalty to that fellow brethren. So when I made the order, and like 3 weeks went by, and I didn't hear anything. So I got on their website, and I went on the, I found an email address to contact them, and I was just basically like, okay, I made my order, haven't heard anything, has there been any updates, can you let me know when it's going to be shipped, or if it's already been shipped, when can I expect it? And they came back basically saying that somehow or another, they don't know how, but my order got lost. They have no idea anything of what I ordered, although the payment had been taken. And anybody that has ordered one of these knows that it's nothing cheap. So I was like, well, okay. So I had to completely just reorder it, let them know exactly what it was that I wanted, and ended up coming finally a few weeks after that, a couple weeks later than what they said that it would, but I attribute that just because it was coming to Israel. I'm not going to fault them over that. And then since then, I belong to a couple of FTM pages on Facebook, and I've heard several accounts of that exact same thing happening. And every time I hear of it, I go ahead and I give them that email address that I used to contact them, and I tell them, I don't know what's going on there. And I even emailed them later, and I just said, look, guys, this is what's being said about you. I mean, I have all the respect in the world for an entrepreneur that's trying to get out there and start something, start a company or whatever, but you're going to have to work on your customer service. Haven't heard anything back from that, but that's okay. So hopefully any guys out there that want to order this product, maybe you won't run into this situation. I hope you don't, okay? So let's get back to the product itself. The feel of it is great. I mean, it feels just like regular skin. The look of it is amazing. Okay, like I said, nice circumcised penis. Got the... I mean, look at the scrotum there. Very nice. All is very nice, okay? It looks very real. Okay. I like to have this open. I mean, because usually it's the way it just, if it's just resting like that, it stays like that, okay? But I like to have that go through to kind of help keep it open for backflow. Then you have, for your pleasure, if you're wearing it during sex. I don't have any opinion on that at all. I cannot give any opinion just simply because I don't use it for sex. I would never use something for sex that I urinate through, okay? And I know people talk about, you know, you can put a condom on it or whatever, and I respect that, but my wife and I have other things, so... Then you've got the funnel. This part here is pretty deep. It's supposed to catch any backflow, and then I guess after, you know, when you're done using it, you're supposed to try to reach underneath it and like, you know, raise up like that and let whatever's in it go down the drain. So, you know, it's supposed to just... Anyway, my problem is this, and this is why I have not really been able to successfully use this as an STP, which is really what I got it for, to be honest. Packing is great. It's not that important to me. I mean, I've gone for 40 years without packing anything. I can go another 40 years without packing. That to me is not incredibly important. What's important to me is having the ability to pee standing up without the fear of it not working properly, and then me end up pissing all down my leg and getting urine all over my clothes, and especially in public, and that being a nightmare. I just could not imagine having to live through a trauma like that, and I'm sure some of you guys have. But until I can master this at home, I won't even dream about using it out in public like that. So here's the problem. Judging by just looking at me from here up, I'm not going to stand up and give you a full body view of me, but I'm a big guy, okay? I've got big fleshy legs with big inner thighs, and working on that, I mean, I hope it actually changes while I'm on testosterone. I hear that you're supposed to have some kind of a fat shift where your fat moves from one body part to another. I don't know. I'm waiting for that to happen. But... So, because my inner thighs, my inner legs rub together, you know, so when I have this basically sitting in place, which in my opinion I have to wear it lower, I think, than what it should have to be, just because my anatomy here, where I normally urinate through, is like down here, where I don't know, I feel like I would be more comfortable if this was sitting up like this, okay? But instead I have to like put it down like that. And so my inner thighs basically, especially like when I sit down or whatever, just crushes this. Just, you know, it just closes it, pinches it closed. And then when I try to go to the bathroom, I pull it out to pee. Well, this is pinched closed, and then my urine ends up going everywhere on the outside except for in. It goes everywhere but in. And then I end up having to change my clothes, mop up the floor, take a shower, all of that. I mean, it's a disaster, and it doesn't work. So obviously it's a disappointment. I mean, it is a disappointment. It's very disappointing. Is it a great packer? Yes. Would it be great in sex? I would imagine so. Okay. I would imagine so. If they could somehow or another make this more rigid, I mean, because otherwise it just, flaps in the wind. If they could make this more rigid, and I have no idea how they would do that. I have no idea. Then it would sit there and stay open. Okay, I don't know if I can, like this, I guess is the way it's supposed to be, if it could stay open like that, then it would work. But when you got two fleshy legs that just come and just squish it, well then it's like this, and then it's basically useless as far as an STP is concerned. For me, okay, for me. Now, for other guys out there that aren't as big as me and don't have big fleshy inner thighs that rub together, I bet this would work great for them. If any of you guys have any suggestions as to what I can do personally to fix this besides lose weight, I'm all ears. I would love to hear it. Or if you have any other suggestions as far as what other... I don't want to spend any more money on this. Especially when I'm hoping like within a year or so to be able to have metoidoplasty. It's only important to me to be able to stand up and pee. That's what's most important for me. Anyway, so I will go ahead and leave you guys with that. That is my review for the FreeTom prosthetic 4-in-1 5.5 inch STP. Again, I mean, it looks nice. It does. It looks great. It feels great. It packs great. I mean, you've got the inner... Okay, you can shape it. Let me put that back in that position like I had it. Okay, I mean, you can shape it in any way you want. If you want to have it up or if you want to have it down. This thing here works great. I mean, you can... from what I understand, too, is they have a patent on that. So, great. I love good entrepreneurship. I believe in capitalism. I believe in people starting up a business and putting everything they have into it. And I really hope it works out. Just unfortunately, it didn't work out for me in that way, as far as being an STP. So, alright guys, thank you so much. Let me hear back from you. Let me know what you think. If you have any other suggestions, I would really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great week.